I cannot believe I am looking at the same game. Wuthering Waves only came out 7 months ago, and this is probably the biggest expansion I've ever seen in any gacha game. Not only are we getting multiple story events, both main quest and character quests, but we're also getting free skins and 20 free pulls. There was so much to go over, I could hardly even keep up with it. So let's just get into the Wuthering Waves version 2.0 live stream summary. Hope you enjoy. Guys, I need to give Kuro Games their flowers because they absolutely popped the hell off with this trailer. Look at the visuals and this banging soundtrack. But as soon as the game goes live for version 2.0 in January 2nd, we're getting acts 1, 2, and 3 of chapter 2, along with a prologue. Yep, so we get 4 different story events, but that's not all. We're also getting 2 new companion quests, one for each of the new featured characters, which, let's go and talk about them right now. First character coming up is going to be Carlotta, who's going to be a Glacio gun user. And yep, this is going to be our very first pistol character. And man, did they cook with this character. Like, she really reminds me of Wai from Ruby, if you guys have ever seen this. She's very graceful, and then she's all over the place shooting crystals, and it just looks absolutely stunning. Although we don't know details just yet, she definitely looks like a main DPS character, and I am 1,000,000% pulling for her. But I am in trouble when we talk about the banners. But for now, let's move on to the next character. Our second and final character coming up is going to be Rinascita, who is a Havoc Gauntlet user. And she has a very unique design. She fights with like a box of sorts, and then she creates opportunities for her teammates. So she seems like some form of a DPS or support. So if you're looking for someone like that in order to enable your team, then this is going to be the character that you're going to want to look at. Alright, let's talk about the real reason why people play these games. The gacha. So for phase 1, we're going to have Carlotta. But that's not all. We're also going to get a GACHA re-one. And dang, I really want her. So rip me, I guess. But we're also going to get Rinascita for phase 2, as well as Jinshi. So this is a pretty stacked lineup. Way to come out swinging. Alright, you guys are probably itching to see some new stuff, so we'll go ahead and have the echoes play in the background while I explain this, because we're clearly gonna need some asteroids to get us through this. So I just wanted to say that we are getting 1,600 asteroids over the course of 3 days, in-game mail, as well as our usual 5 standard and 5 limited. But don't forget, we are going into version 2.0, so that means we are also getting our 7 limited pulls, as well as our 7 weapon pulls. So we're gonna have some asteroids and wishes to play with, so good luck, Rovers. Also, while I showcase the 8 new areas coming to Rinascita, I'll go ahead and showcase the redemption codes right now. But you have to redeem this within the next couple of days, otherwise you won't be able to redeem it and it's going away forever. So go ahead and put this in right now. So one of the biggest aspects that they wanted to cover in Wuthering Waves, the fact that exploration is going to be much easier now. So the big thing is the elytra, so you can cover a lot of distance in a fast amount of time. But in case you need to go up, there's also going to be a gadget for that as well, so you can soar straight up into the sky. Or if you're trying to cover a lot of distance in water, there's going to be a gondola that you can go in, and then you can even do like a Pokemon surf to where you can just go straight up a waterfall, which is pretty neat. So they really thought of a lot of ways to traverse here, so that is very much appreciated. Alright guys, I hope you're ready for some events because there's a lot of them. First of all, we're going to get one major event coming to Rinascita, as well as an exploration event. However, I did mention that we're getting skins, and one of the skins that we're getting is going to be a free Sanhua skin. And man, this looks amazing. Like, they actually really tried. It doesn't look pretty generic, and I really love the design. But something that I am absolutely going for is the Jinshi. I have been free to play, but I am gonna have to break free to play for this skin. I mean, this just looks amazing. Alright guys, there was so many events, I'm just gonna have to rapid fire through these because I don't want to waste your guys' time. So there's gonna be a co-op feature event, which is pretty well received. There's gonna be a John Wick event. There's another combat event. There's gonna be a gacha rerun event. There's gonna be another combat event, and there's gonna be a separate exploration event from the Rinascita event. So yeah, we have 5 other events on top of the events that we already are gonna get. One of my favorite reasons why I love Kuro Games is the fact that they actually listen. There's a reason why devs listen is a meme. It's because it's the truth. One of the things that you can do is you can finally change your rovers. This has been a highly requested feature, but not only that, but you have synthesis on the go. How many times has it been so tiring to go to the same place every single time when in Honkai Star Rail you can just synthesize anywhere? Now you can finally do that from your terminal page, which is a big update. Also, we have immersion mode now, so if you don't like the heads-up display or if you just want to enjoy the scenery at its finest, you can now get rid of that. And lastly, if you're only here for just the story and nothing else, there is a main quest fast track. So as soon as you finish Act 3 of Chapter 1, you can go immediately to Rinascita and just check it out for yourself. Alright, time for me to be a little bit sappy now. So, when I originally covered Wuthering Waves back in version 1.0, I ended up getting so much support and it really meant the world to me. So the fact that we're already getting a version 2.0, man, how time flies. And I'm so excited for the ride, and I hope you guys are too. So thank you guys so much for always tuning in and watching my videos. I really can't explain how much it means to me for you guys to always tune in and support me, because this is something that I would love to do long term, and something that that I wanted to announce is there's a good possibility I might be streaming for the very first time whenever Rinascita drops in January 2nd. So, yep, might make my streaming debut very soon. And if you guys want to stay up to date with Wuthering Waves, gacha news, or maybe you just want to see more of me, then subscribe for more. And I'll catch you at Rinascita. Later, Rovers.